Death card. In the deck of cards, there are some death cards. You play the game by putting the deck face down and taking turns drawing cards until someone draws a death card. The person who gets death card is out of the game. This process goes on till there is only one last player left. Life card. Each player starts with a life card, the most powerful card in the game. These are the only cards that can save you from death cards. If you draw a death card, instead of dying, you can play the life card and reinsert the death card back into the draw pile anywhere you'd like in secret. Try to get as many life cards as possible. Setup. To start, remove all the death card from the deck and set them aside. Remove all of the life cards from the deck and deal 1 to each player. Shuffle the deck and deal 7 cards face down to each player. Everyone now has a hand of 8 cards total, including the life card. Insert enough death cards back into the deck so that there is 1 fewer than the number of people playing, removing any extra death cards from the game. Shuffle the deck and put it face down in the middle of the table. Taking your turn, gather all 8 of your cards into your hand and look at them. Do one of the following. Pass, play no cards, and draw 1 card from the draw pile. Play. Play a card by playing it face up on top of the discard pile and following the instructions on the card. After you follow the instructions on the card, you can play another card. You can play as many cards as you'd like. End your turn by drawing a card from the top of the draw pile into your hand and hoping it's not a death card. Play continues clockwise around the table until and unless a reverse card is played. Ending the game. The last player who hasn't died wins the game. You won't ever run out of cards in the draw pile because you inserted enough death cards to kill all but 1 player. In case draw pile is not having enough cards, you can shuffle the discarded pile and add it back in the bottom of the draw pile so that you can continue it for a longer while. Life cards and death cards should be excluded from the discarded pile before adding it back in the draw pile. There are different types of action cards, which are as follows. Skip card. Your turn is skipped. You don't need to draw a card. Now it's next player's turn. Shuffle card. Shuffle the deck, then draw a card. Dragon card. Your turn is skipped. You don't need to draw a card. Now the next player who needs to draw 2 cards. In case player 2 has a dragon card, they can play it. And now player 3 has to draw 4 cards and so on. Draw from bottom card. Instead of top card, you should draw the bottom card. Reverse card. Your turn is skipped. Reverse the order of play. Now it's player 4's turn. Swap card. Swap the top card to bottom. You should draw the top card. Target card. Your turn is skipped. Choose any other player. Now that player plays your turn. Clone card. When this card is played, this card acts as whatever card is on the top of the discard pile. See the future card. View top 3 cards from the pile. Put it back in the same order. Alter the future card. View top 3 cards from the pile. Put it back in any order. Not today card. This can be played anytime, even if it's not your turn. Stops any action card except dead card or life card. Favor card. Force any player to give a card of their choice. Exchange card. Force any player to exchange their cards with yours. House cards. These cards can be paired with the same house cards. Pair of 2, you can steal 1 card from another player. Pair of 3, you can demand any card of your choice. Mix and match card. This card can be mixed with any cards to make a pair. Mix with 1 pair, you can steal 1 card from another player. Mix with 2 pair, you can demand any card of your choice. Special cards. Only be played with more than 6 players. skip to end card. Your turn is skipped. You can skip all number of cards you need to draw. Super useful while someone plays you dragon card. Ultimate alter the future card. View top 5 cards from the pile. Put it back in any order. Dragon breath card. Your turn is skipped. Next player must discard half of their cards. Then draw 2 cards. Hold the door card. Your turn is skipped. Next player must draw a card without looking their hand. If they have a life card and draw a death card, they must discard blindly until they find a life card to play. Kill card. This card is stolen or requested as favor. Then this card acts as a death card. Strategy. A good strategy is to save your cards early in the game, while your chance of dying is low. You can always count the cards left in the draw pile to figure out the odds of dying. There is no maximum or minimum hand size. If you run out of cards in your hand, there's no special action to take. Keep playing. You'll draw at least one more card on the next turn. Hope you enjoyed the game.